Hello, I am here with your February 11th, 2021 tarot using the Revelations Tarot. I have done an extensive pre-shuffle and now we ask for our messages for February 11th, 2021. So February 11th is the new moon. And it is in the sign of Capricorn. Cards are jumping out all over the place, but are jumping up and trying to flip, but not jumping out. So this new moon takes place in the sign of Aquarius, which means we have the sun, the moon, Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn, all in Aquarius. See if we can get one more card here. So what this new moon is going to be, we've got some good cards here, guys. What this new card, oh, I'm getting sidetracked by the cards here. So this new moon, going to be very powerful with manifesting, trying to bring in new starts, new beginnings. New moons are also very good for writing out your intentions, for casting your spells. Also very good for doing all sorts of cleansing, whether that is cleansing your home, cleansing your space using smoke, or just sweeping the floors. Right now with Mercury, Mercury is also in Aquarius, however it is in retrograde. With Mercury in retrograde, it is wanting us to go back, reflect, review, rewrite, revise, whatever was not working for us before. Time to review what you were doing, or we, because I am definitely in that boat. Review how we've been doing things, what's worked, what hasn't, what can we change, where can we rewrite things, where can we revise things that were sort of working and just need to be tweaked. Great time for that. And if you're wanting to jump into something new, this is a good time to be making those plans. If you can hold off on making that actual leap until February 20th, 21st, when Mercury will go direct, still in the sign of Aquarius. There is a shadow phase of about 10 to 14 days until things really start working out. Any technical glitches, anything like that, really starts to move forward after that 10 to 14 day shadow period. However, nothing says that if the timing's right, go ahead and make that leap. Only you know that for certain. Use your gut. It's very rarely wrong. So we have a lot of major arcana. There's a lot of stuff coming up, kind of bubbling to the surface that is very, very influential. We have, like I said, a lot of major arcana, and we'll get started with the first major arcana of Justice. Justice talks about literal justice, and I know this card has been making an appearance off and on, hit and miss, over the last week and a half or so. Also talks about scales balancing. So where there has been something out of balance, things are coming back into balance. That is also karma coming back into balance. For anyone dealing with the justice system, this could talk about a potential resolution, or an end in sight, or justice even being served. Up next, second happiest card in the deck, we have the Ten of Cups. I know we've seen this guy recently, I believe 3 times in the last 4 days. Cups are overflowed, wishes fulfilled, you're happy, it's your happy home, happy work life, happy bank account, happy everything. And why are we so happy? Not just because our wishes and dreams are fulfilled. We're also at the end of a cycle. Only the ending of this cycle is something to celebrate. It is completion. It is joy. What are we coming into completion from? From the bottom of the deck, we are moving away from this energy of disappointment, picking up what we have left after what feels like a battle. Maybe deceitful behavior. With the Five of Swords, with it being air energy, talks about things that are playing out in our minds. Another card talking about celebration, we have the Three of Cups, celebrating with those closest to us. Up next, what did I just talk about with the new moon? What is the best or one of the good things to be looking forward to or to be jumping into? That's your new start with the Fool card, Major Arcana. Not only is it the first card of the Major Arcana, it is the first card of the entire tarot. It's the end of a cycle as well, as you can see, with the baby in the middle. This is going to be relevant. It's the birth of something new. It is leaving what no longer serves us behind, taking that leap of faith into something new, not necessarily knowing where we are going to land, and only taking with us, moving forward, what we require and what works for us. See, there's the link into the Mercury retrograde. Leaving what no longer serves you behind. You have to go and review what doesn't anymore and take with you what does. Maybe you're rewriting something that didn't work before. Up next, we have the Eight of Wands. Very fast-moving energy. It's energy that can feel like it's swirling, messages going back and forth. Just a heads up with the messages part, because we are still in Mercury retrograde, messages could potentially be delayed, causing energy to be bubbling up within us, which is causing our minds to maybe go into panic mode. Just double check that things have gone through. And if you're expecting something important to come in on this date, double check it's been sent. Because it may not have been if there's been a breakdown in communication with Mercury retrograde. Up next, remember how I said that baby was important? Well, that's because we have the Death card. And what comes after death? Ooh, right there on the bottom. There's the baby, the rebirth. After something has ended, a cycle ending. And why are cycles ending? Because they do. Nothing stays static. This guy I'm going to talk about first. Six of Pentacles. That's your flow. Nothing stays static. It moves in a continuous cycle. It flows. Things come in, things go out. People come in, people leave. Money comes in, money goes out. It's really nothing exciting. However, the Six of Pentacles also talks about generosity. And the final card, what comes after the Fool in the Major Arcana? The Magician, the Creator, the Manifester. You have all the tools that you require to create and shape your future at your disposal. You already have the power within you to start manifesting and creating and shaping what comes next. Very important for such a powerful new moon happening on this date, being February 11th. So altogether, there's a lot of really major energy coming in here. So the major arcanas are getting the focus of the reading here, because they kind of overshadow any of the more minor cards. Also with the Ten of Cups, tens talk about the end of the cycle and completion, which is funny how that shows up right before the World card, which is the end of the major arcana. So we have everything from the end of the arcana to the beginning of the arcana, and a couple cards in between. Just having a quick look. All right, nothing really numerology-wise that jumps out into the reading. With Aquarius, this being the season of Aquarius, and I just saw 1010 at the top of my screen. I'm sorry for this one being long. There's a lot of cards here. We're at the end of a cycle. Things are starting to be rebalanced. We are in the season of Aquarius, or the age of Aquarius. This is where things are starting fresh again. We are out of that stagnant earth energy. We're moving forward towards our hopes and dreams becoming realities. And how do we make that happen? How do we bring that into fruition? Well, we do that by leaving doubts and fears behind with the Five of Swords energy, and start thinking about where we can celebrate where we're at right now in our lives. There is the rebalancing of karma. Again, with the age of Aquarius, we're at the end of a cycle, entering the age of Aquarius. This old cycle is the Death card. It's gone. We're into something new here. There may be messages coming in left, right, and center at you. You may be getting a lot of information coming at you. Double check its accuracy. Double check your messages going out. Particularly, reread messages that are coming in. Now that can be messages in the form of tarot, email, regular mail, spiritual downloads. However you receive a message, just double check that T's are crossed, I's are dotted, things are signed where they need to be in all places. They're being sent to the right person, and be ready to start creating that future, and for that to be happening quickly. You never know when the universe is going to smile down upon you, show a little generosity your way, and start bringing this all into reality. You might need to take that leap of faith, and that could just be trusting the universe that it's going to happen. So that is a huge reading. I'm going to leave it there. This is super long, I know. But clear the clutter. Take that leap of faith if you get the opportunity. If it doesn't happen immediately, it's coming. So start wishing big, dreaming big. You've got this, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.